Okay, please be seated. Welcome to this day. We are here to participate in the ceremony, the union of Kyla and Wade, to celebrate their decision to embark on one of life's most amazing journeys, marriage. Some of you may be familiar with the theory of chaos. Yes, I know, I'm going to compare marriage to chaos theory. Many have described the complex idea through a metaphor. A butterfly can flap its wings on one side of the world, and a hurricane can occur on the other. Well, love is very similar to this, in that, like the hurricane, love is the most powerful emotion that we may experience in life. Yet on the other side of the world, deep in our hearts, where we keep love safe, it is as fragile as the butterfly. It is our duty to maintain the purity of love, and one we all must endeavor to maintain within our family, friends, and loved ones. Now, I could stand up here and tell you all I know about love and marriage, but it would be a very short discussion. I've been married for 7 wonderful years, and they've been the fastest 20 in my life. The true knowledge and wisdom is right here in your village. Look at all these people out here to celebrate you. Show of hands, how many people here have been married for more than 20 years? Wow. Anyone been married for more than 30? 40? 50? Wow. Fantastic. Look at the hands that are raised, the people that are raising them. You know, they're their wisdom. I want to challenge you guys. Okay? Take the opportunity to go meet those people in your village and find out their recipe to success. Connect with them in a new way as a new married couple. Marriage isn't easy. It's a path, and it's filled with many challenges, but one with many rewards. So I'd like to bring forth Sister of the Bride, Lindsay, who is going to do a reading. What's going on?
I forgot the text. Can you go on to something else?
Yeah, absolutely. We'll do it up on my phone. Yeah, sure, no problem. Okay. Prior to today, it's very romantic. Both Kyla and Wade wrote letters to one another, and they asked one of their bridesmaids and one of their groomsmen to read their letters to the other.
He has it.
Huh?
He has it after all. Max.
That's okay. That's okay. We'll keep going. We'll keep going. So, you ready? All right, here we go. Sister of the Bride, Lindsay.
I'm going to read from Plato's Symposium. Humans have never understood the power of love, for if they had, they would have surely built noble temples and altars and offered solemn sacrifices. But this is not done, and most certainly ought to be done, since love is our best friend, our helper, and the healer of ills which prevent us from being happy. To understand the power of love, we must understand that our original nature was not like it is now, but different. Human beings each had 2 sets of arms, 2 sets of legs, and 2 faces looking in opposite directions. There were 3 sexes then, one comprised of 2 men called the children of the sun, one made of 2 women called the children of the earth, and a third made of man and woman called the children of the moon. Due to the power and might of these original humans, the gods began to fear that their reign might be threatened. They sought for a way to end the humans' insolence without destroying them. It was at this point that Zeus divided the humans in half. After the division, the 2 parts of each, desiring their other half, came together and throwing their arms about one another, entwined in mutual embraces, longing to grow into one. So ancient is this desire for one another, which is implanted in us, reuniting our original nature, making one of 2, and healing the state of humankind. Each of us, when separated, having one side only, is always looking for the other half. And when one of us meets our other half, we are lost in an amazement of love and friendship and intimacy, and would not be out of the other's sight, even for a moment. We pass our whole lives together, desiring that we should be melted into one, to spend our lives as one person instead of two, and so that after our death there will be one departed soul instead of two. This is the very expression of our ancient need, and the reason is that human nature was originally one, and we were whole, and the desire and pursuit of the whole is called love.
And now Dylan will read Wade's letter to Kyla.
Good evening. Kyla, there are so many ways in which I love you. Narrowing it down is, and forever will be, impossible. I love you for your sense of humor. I love you for your playfulness. I love you for the compassion in which you love me. And I love the way that you motivate me to love you more deeply and to be a better person. I love your natural beauty and how everyone sees it, but I see more. For as long as we have known each other, there's been an inexplicable attraction to who you are and to your beauty inside and out. I love you for the unmatched level in the way that you live your life. But what stands out to me the most is how I love you for no reason at all. It's not just a voluntary love, it is a feeling I cannot control. This is how I know it's right. I love the way you smile so brightly, and how that makes me smile brighter. I love the way you motivate me, but I also love the way you motivate me to do nothing at all. You allow me to stop, see, and feel life. I love the way you make my heart skip a beat just by hearing yours. I love you in a way that is unconditional and everlasting. It is in this unconditional and everlasting way that I will continue to love you through anything that life can throw at us. The good, the bad, and the everything in between. Know that I will always be your safe place, your soft place to fall. I will always be your advocate and your teammate. I will forever fight your fight, never in front, never behind, always alongside. I will always strive to make you the happiest you can be and to fulfill your wishes to the best of my ability. There is nothing I would not do for you, and no distance I would not go to ensure your well-being. There is no adventure too daring to tackle with you at my side, I at yours. There is no measurement of time or space to describe my love for you. So just saying so will have to do. For this night and all the nights to come, forever yours, Wade Bridger Corbett.
Now reading Kyla's letter to Wade is sister of the bride, Evan.
Wade, I can't believe this day has come. From the moment I met you, I knew you would change my life. There are so many things that I love about you. I love how you presented yourself to this relationship with such an honest and eager heart. How you made it clear from the moment you walked back into my life that you wanted me forever. I love that every once in a while, that 18-year-old boy who thought he was way too cool and drove his truck way too fast sometimes comes out. I love that you hug me when I stomp my feet and that you always make breakfast. I love that when I think about my life without you, I can't breathe. I love the sideways smile you give me while you're driving. I love that you always want to snuggle. I love your kindness. I love that when you lay down at night, you always put your hand over your heart. I love that you are sappy and sweet and that you're always first to say I love you. I love it when you dance and when you laugh so hard that you cry. I love how weird we are every day. I love how excited I am in the morning to wake up because I know that you will be by my side. When I was little, I played a game at the river. I would find the deepest spot I could, and I would dive to the bottom to pick up a rock. Swimming down was the fun part, but the real challenge was the way back up. I would grab the rock and push off as hard as my little legs could, and kick, kick, kick. I would always almost run out of air. Sometimes I would have to drop the rock so that I could use both of my hands to push the water out of the way. My fingers would be first to break the surface, and then my face, and I would take a deep, gasping breath. The air would fill my lungs, and I could feel it filling my body with sweet life. You are that air. You are that moment. You are that moment every single day. You are also the challenge. You are the long dive, the difficult swim up, and the complex, rewarding, and you are complex, rewarding, and frustrating. And that is what makes that sweet breath of air so life-affirming. You are the most exquisite feeling in the world. You make me feel everything in the most perfect way. I am so grateful for that. I have started this letter to you so many times in my head, but I always seem to struggle with the end. I realize that is because my love letter to you will never end. There will never be a time that this world exists where I do not love you. When I die and return to the earth, the trees and the flowers and the weeds that grow from me will love you. And when they die, what grows from them will love you. So you see, there will never be a world where I do not love you, and this letter will never end. You are my guy.
Okay, here we go.
Okay.
Now, you're both here on your own accord.
Yes.
Okay. Do you promise to maintain the purity and innocence of your love between each other?
Yes.
Do you vow to give your hearts to the other and the other to protect it from all that would endanger it?
Yes.
Do you, Wade, take Kyla as she is and promise to support her in her endeavors?
Yes.
Do you, Kyla, take Wade as he is and promise to support him in all his endeavors?
Yes.
Will you agree to teach and learn the other's language to simplify one of the most important components of marriage, communication?
Yes.
Okay. Now the rings. Go ahead. With these rings, the two of you declare your love for one another. You and you alone can sanctify this union, for you are the only ones that have the power to nurture it, grow it, and make it thrive. You now pronounce yourselves partners for eternity. The first step in your wonderful journey begins with a kiss. I would now like to introduce Mr. and Mrs. Corbett.